Hi, my name is Allie and I Om. I'm 33 years old. I live in Northern California and I'm an Om teacher and coach. I've been Oming for over 10 years. When I'm angry, I feel powerful and I feel strong and clear. So it was my preferred emotion for most of my life. So if I feel sad, I'd feel angry, or if I felt uncertain, I'd get angry. It was just this way to bolster myself so that I could move through the world with some measure of confidence, with some measure of security. One of my favorite parts about is sharing frames. At first, trying to describe how I was feeling was really hard. I'd just frankly make it up. Over time, I started to track the sensation in my body. Like, oh, I feel heat in my feet and it's traveling up into my thighs and there's this swelling feeling. The language is so basic, like heat, coolness, vibrating, tingling. There was this time I got into a hot tub and it was so hot and I was like, oh, I'm really mad right now. And it struck me that whenever the sensation goes up in my body, I automatically associate it with anger. In that moment, I was able to uncouple the two, like, oh, what if I get really hot and I make it mean I'm angry? Being able to track the sensations in my body slows the experience down enough that I can distinguish between sensations and emotions. I was in this really volatile relationship, and after a few years, he broke up with me. I was on the road for work, and I woke up in the middle of the night with really painful contractions in my belly. Only at the very last moment did I realize that I was having a miscarriage. Having just experienced the worst thing I could possibly imagine, losing a child that I didn't know that I had. I remember opening my mouth and no sound could come out. I was holding her and she was so tiny and fit in one of my hands. I felt alone and I felt like I was floating, and there was so much emptiness. I told my ex what had happened, and then we didn't really talk much after that. For about a year, we didn't have much contact. There were so many legal reasons I had to close my heart after that experience. If I had solidified around any of my thoughts, like my ex is a jerk, or I've been abandoned, or innocence is lost, I could have made it mean that if I love someone or if I love something, I'm going to get hurt in the end. It would have been like case closed and filed away for the rest of my life. And later, as I've thought about that night, the equanimity and the staying with myself at every turn, I could never have done before orgasmic meditation. Orgasmic meditation has helped me regulate emotionally, whereas before my anger was like hot, like quick to light. You look at me the wrong way and I'm gonna give you a hard time. For me now, anger is a tool and it's an option and a good one among many. When I'm able to communicate your impact on me in basic language, like you stroked on the left side of my clit and I felt tingles up and down my spine. That's so intimate. When I'm in an argument and I get my feelings hurt, I can simply say, that hurt my feelings. And the person knows what's happening for me. All those times that I've yelled and justified and explained and worked myself up to a frenzy to express myself, there's power in a simple, basic communication that I've found through the practice of sharing frames in orgasmic meditation. My name is Allie, and I Om.